Welcome back to Mac Talks Football, and Liverpool have defeated Lille at Anfield 2-1, and they become the first team of this season to qualify for the round of 16 in the Champions League. So let's go ahead and talk about this game. I mean, I'm surprised that it's just 2-1. It could have been like the way that Liverpool played, and with everything that happened in the game, it could easily have been 5-0, 6-0, 6-1. I don't know Liverpool, but just 2-2 good today. And unfortunately, I've been saying this a lot this season. But they were fantastic in that game. I mean, what a performance again! Mohamed Salah, I think he had one of the again one of a great game of the season that he could have had, and it was so easy for Liverpool. No disrespect to Lille, they played really but they were really outplayed in that game. They really did not have any answer to Liverpool, and as I say, I'm quite surprised that Liverpool just scored 2 goals in that game. How they just scored 2 goals, I have no idea. But the way that I like. As a football fan, you cannot really, say anything bad about the way that they are playing. They are just so good to watch. Even as a rival, as a fan of a team who are fighting with them for the title, you just cannot say anything bad about them because it's just beautiful football. And the way that they carved up Lille, time and time again. Mohamed Salah right, on the edge with the defender and so easily beat him. It just shows his class. The way that he was, and the first goal. I mean, Lille, give away the ball, and Curtis Jones. I mean, the timing of all of this. Curtis Jones passes it to Mohamed Salah, easily beats the defender, scores the goal. It becomes 1-0. And Curtis Jones, I would say, as I said, timing. He I don't know why he said it. He goes on Twitter. I think he gave us some interview somewhere on Twitter where he says Eden Hazard is a better player than Mohamed Salah. I don't know why you're saying that. It looks so stupid. Firstly, it's not a right answer. I think Mohamed Salah is a better player than Mohamed Salah. And then you're playing for Liverpool. And not like it's not like you played for Liverpool. You're still playing for Liverpool. He's still your teammate, and you're saying stuff like that. And then he ends up assisting him. So it was like when I saw that, it was quite funny in my opinion. And that basically was it, and it continued to happen. As I said, Salah could have easily have 3-4 goals in that game. At the chance he missed, like he beat everybody up, even the goalkeeper, and he somehow shoots it right a couple of minutes later of the first goal. And it was quite an easy game for Liverpool. First half they dominated completely. Lille did not have a shot on target in that first half. That's how good Liverpool were. Second half comes in and it was literally the same from Liverpool. Chance after chance, Lille were just hanging on by a thread, and unfortunately for them, then they go ahead and they get a man sent off. It becomes a 10-man Lille. I think that added on to their misery, to be very honest with you. And Liverpool continued, and that is why I just don't understand how they did not concede more goals in this game. I think that's the only mystery of this game, that how Liverpool did not score more than 2 goals. They get a goal back. That just shows like Lille are not a bad side. Like they're fourth in the in Liga. They defeated Nice over the weekend. They came in this game in a good form, and it's not like they're playing bad in the Champions League as well. They are right up there in the rankings as well. They get a goal back even though they were down to third man. I think it was a good play from the left hand side. The ball comes in, and of course Jonathan David on the rebound. It had to be him. If anybody is going to score in a losing game, or if anybody is going to score in a crucial game for Lille, it has to be Jonathan David. Scores the goal. It becomes 1-1. And at that moment in time, you're just thinking maybe this 10-man thing. It often happens so often in football that one team is clearly dominating. Second team is under the ropes, as down to 10 men. Then somehow the team who is down to 10 men, who has not played good football, ends up winning the game. But fortunately for Liverpool, it did not happen, and they go ahead and they scored that second goal. It becomes a 2-1 to Liverpool, and that basically was it. That's what they needed. I mean, and they could have easily scored again. I keep on saying it could have been 4-5-0. I mean, they scored a third goal as well with Darwin Nunez, and it gets rolled out for offside. I think Salah came close to 3 times. I think Nunez came close to 3 times. Samiskas came close. Then Akisia came close. I think they were all trying to get on the score sheet. Unfortunately for all of them, it did not happen. But the game ends 2-1, and Liverpool, as I said, become the first team to qualify. I mean, what a season they are having! Not just in the Premier League, they are in the cup competition as well, and in the Champions League. I mean, played 7 and won all 7 of them. That's how good they are. That is why they are so hard to beat, especially in this. I think I always say this, that for Real Madrid, Champions League is a special tournament, and I think it's the same for Liverpool. I think if I had to pick for one competition which I'm more confident Liverpool can win, I think it would be the Champions League more than the Premier League. I think there is more chance of Liverpool not winning the Premier League, dropping points in the Premier League, then there's a chance of Liverpool not winning the Champions League. I really think so. I would want my team, Arsenal to win, go ahead and win the thing. But if I had to pick, I think I still Real Madrid are doing so bad. I would still think that it might be a Liverpool Real Madrid final, because these teams are, whenever Champions League comes in, these teams just start to perform better. Like, they are just special. They have a special connection with this tournament, and Liverpool are showing this season. And Real Madrid always, like, they start slow and they pick up, and I think it is going to happen with them in the Champions League this season as well. They have a game tomorrow, so we'll see what happens in that. But for Liverpool, 7 games played, 7 wins. They become the first team. They are top of the league. They become the first team to qualify officially for the next round. So it's they just now have to wait and watch which team they are going to face in the next round. Lille, on the other hand, they've dropped down to 11, but it's not a big deal, to be very honest with you. They're still on 13 points, and they're like 8-9 other teams who are on at 13 points. They will be quite disappointed, especially coming back, getting back into the game 1-1. They would have hoped that they can somehow keep Liverpool out and not let them score that second goal. But unfortunately for them, they were just not able to. They defended really, really good the entirety of that game. They were on the ropes. You cannot, it was I'm saying it as it is, like, they were not on level with Liverpool, but they still defended really, really good in that game. And they would be quite disappointed that they let in that second goal. Otherwise, if they would have taken a point after going down to 10 minutes, I think that would have been a big achievement for them. But still, I think now their concentration turns on to the next week. They everybody else, they would want to stay in the top 8. They would hope that the results go their way, they get the win, and somebody else from the teams who are stuck on those 13 points, and anybody of them loses or drops the points, so that they get into the top 8. Nobody wants to play 2 extra games. Already the football calendar is so messed up, and there are so many games. So every team would want to make sure that they are in the top 8, and they get in. Not only getting an automatic qualification for the round of 16 is a great thing, but then again, as I said, there are 2 less games to be played, so that gives them an extra advantage over any opponents who are going to come in and play for the round of 16, because their players are not going to they would have played 2 games less, so that's like an advantage. Their players are not going to be that much tired as compared to the team who they're going to play in the round of 16, so that's going to be an advantage. So I think Lille would hope that the results go in their way. So as they keep on saying, as they said in the previous video as well, the last weekend, the last match, especially when everybody's going to play at the same time, nobody's going to know what is happening in other games. It's going to be quite fascinating and quite interesting. So yeah, that is it for me in this video. Let me know what you guys thought of the game, what you guys thought of Liverpool's performance, what you guys thought of Lille's performance, and are Liverpool the favorites to win the Champions League this season, or do you think somebody else is going to win it? Let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, share it as well. Click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 500 subscribers as quickly as possible, so please go ahead and subscribe and help the channel out. We are very close to 400 subscribers, just 6-7 subscribers remaining, so please subscribe and help the channel out. Until next time, bye bye.